Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I am sharing another interesting video with you. So this is also a Halloween themed video. I am making a coffin here, but this is a really special coffin, and later on you will be seeing how I will be making it. So at the moment I have mixed my resin here. So this is a craft resin, and it is 1:1 low viscosity resin, perfect for making this coffin here because I want a bubble free clear resin. So at the moment I was just removing all the bubbles, so I am slowly pouring it into the coffin here. So this is a really common mold, and a lot of people have made so many beautiful creation out of this mold, but today I will be sharing something different with you. And so after adding my resin into the mold here, I will be blowing using my heat gun again because I am going to remove the bubbles that are formed in the process of adding the resin. And after that, with a popsicle stick or anything that's thin enough, I am sliding it through the sides here because I am removing all the air bubbles that are stuck in the corner. So you need to make sure that there are no bubbles. So it's really great that you use a low viscosity resin when you're making things like this, because if you use a high viscosity resin, it do have a lot of bubbles, and there is a chance that you will have some bubbles on the edges that don't look good when you demold your creations. So I am going to give some effects into this coffin here. So I'm using this black epoxy pigment and I am adding it to my resin here. So it's a combination of transparent and black. So you can say I'm creating a bit of you can say smoky effect because here. I'm using this black pigment into this around I think 10 ml of resin. So it's a highly pigmented resin, so I am just adding a little bit into the mold first because I just want some effects of black, not going to make it overall black color. And after that I will be topping it with the clear resin. So I just added the resin into the mold, and now with my heat gun I will be blowing it so that it creates the effect. And after that I will be adding some more resin into the lid here. So some more black epoxy pigment because this was looking a bit empty. So again I just poured the rest of the black into the mold. And just with the help of a pointy tool I am just making a little bit of swirls. And doing to the lid as well. So now I have taken my heat gun here and I'm just removing all the bubbles that are on the top, just a little bit. And carefully with the pointy tip tool I am just moving it around the edges of the coffin lid here. The same reason that I don't want any bubbles to stuck into the edges. And after here, that I will leave this to cure. So you can already see that the black has spread a lot. So see you next day. So this is the next day. I am really excited to demold it. So let's demold. First I'm demolding the lid. So this is how it turned out. I am really not so much concerned about the design of the black here because I just wanted it to be a little bit of black and transparent, creating a little effect here. So I really love how the sides of this coffin look like. It's like just the black is bleeding into the coffin. So perfect, and I can see a bit of flower design on the base here, but all in all I just love it. So although I try to avoid some bubbles, but still I see there are some few, but it's fine. We will work with it. So on to the next step here. So for the next step, I have taken air dry clay. So this is a really light clay, but it is perfect. Actually, I bought this for my project first time and I'm just loving it. It's a sort of foam clay. So I will link in description which clay this is. So I am making a really cute ghost out of this clay here. So you will be seeing, I will be taking this coffin to a next level. So I'm just checking it that it fits the coffin. So you can make these ghosts with different techniques. You can use your felt if you like. They also turn out beautiful. You can use some fabrics. It's really up to you how you want to take it. So I did sped up the process here. I'm just making a texture of the fabric for the ghost here. I made this ghost. It turned out lovely, but then I made another one. So this is just the process I'm showing you, that how you can make one for yourself if you like to. So after making it, I'm just adding black clay for the eyes. So all done now, and I leave this to dry. So see you next day. So this is the next day and this is the project here. So I just showed you that I had this a little bit of resin left for the skull. So I did tell you that I made another ghost, so I decided to use that one. So for the lid, I just poured a little bit of resin, and the skull mold, I had this mold I made myself. So I just poured some leftover resin into the mold. So hence the skull you see is a bit of incomplete. So just giving an effect on the top. So now I will be aging my ghost here. So I'm using black oil paint to do the age effect here. Just a little bit of oil paint, and with a brush I will be covering whole the ghost with the black color. So I made this teeny tiny ghost as well, so I will be showing you what I will be doing with this one. So this one is really a surprise for you all. And now after that, I have taken some wet wipes and I will be cleaning up my ghost now to remove the excess black oil paint. So here you can see that I am removing all the excess oil paint. So after cleaning them up, here comes the fun part. So this is a coffin here, and let's start. What I will be adding is this moss here, and you will be seeing how I will be doing it just in a moment. I'm just taking out the amount that I need. So I will be adding this moss onto the side of the coffins here. So I'm using my heat gun. It's perfect for doing this project. So you can make this coffin and you can put your stuff in there, but I am taking it to the next level. You know, I always do that. It's a habit of mine not to leave anything alone. Plus, I really want to show you something really different that you can make out of resin. And plus, when you make these and sell these, they will be loved by everyone. So this is a business idea right here. Everyone loved them and they are so cute and turns out to be amazing. You can add so many other things to it. I'm adding the ghost here. It's Halloween, but you can make them into an enchanting garden. Anything you like to do that. It's really up to you. You can add lights. You can take it to any level you like. So here I have made a comfortable bed for the ghost here. So these are some dried plants that I do save, and I try to collect from the nature as I explained before. So I thought they will look perfect for this theme here, as they are giving a bit of spooky vibes. So I'm just removing the stems, I'm adding to the project here. So they are looking perfect here. I think they are some sort of poppies, but I'm not sure. So here we go. Perfect. So then here comes our star of the show, our lovely, lovely, cute ghost. So I'm just positioning the ghost according to the size of the coffin here. I think this looks best. So I will be using heat gun under the base of this ghost and applying some on the back. And then I will be adding it to the moss. So looking perfect here. So again, you can stop here. I think it looks lovely, but I need to add some little details more. So here I will be bringing my, it's looking really cute. I haven't thought that it would be looking so cute. So here I'm bringing my box of mushrooms that I dry myself. There is so much in there. So now I'm selecting the ones that I like to put here, but this one looks a bit bigger than the ghost, so I don't want to add this one. So I will be selecting a few and I will be adding it into the coffin here. So for drying the mushrooms, I just simply pick them from the garden. I have a lot of them growing in my garden, and I just air dry them and they dry really wonderfully. That's it. Really simple. And I think they look enough here. So here the stem of the mushroom was bothering me a little, so I added a little bit of glue into the base of the mushroom here and just added some little bit of the moss here just to cover the ending. And we are done with the mushrooms. And now I thought, why not make it a little bit more magical? So I am adding some quartz crystal in the mushroom here. So these are my quartz crystals. So again, I will be adding just few of them. I really don't want to overfill it. And after adding this last crystal bit, I think this looks good. So now on to this teeny tiny one I showed you before. So this is going to be a necklace here, pendant. So I took out two basils here and this one. I think this looks cute here, this black one, although this is made out of resin and the other one is made out of you can say metal. But this one looks so cute. I think you can make these basils with the resin. There are molds for this, but I had this one lying around, so it looks so cute here. So here we go. You can make these tiny necklaces. Again, this is a business idea. You can make these like this and you can sell them. So just adding a little detail to this one, this little cutie here. So I will be adding teeny tiny amount of moss on the sides of this ghost. So again, I took out my box. So the base of this ghost and the little necklace ghost was bothering me because this was looking a bit empty. So instead of anything, adding something sand sort of, I thought, why not add some crushed pirates? So this is a crushed pirate crystal. So again, I'm using a little bit of glue gun here, and then I will be spreading this crushed pirate onto the base of this coffin here, just a little bit, not doing over too much. So while I was adding these crushed crystals, this idea came to my mind. So these are some tiny butterflies that I have. They are so all sort of different species here. So they are so beautiful. So I will be just showing you the shop that I bought for these from. So this is such an amazing shop, and they have so beautiful collection of specimens, and they are made on cards. So look how tiny they are. So the main thing is that I want to add the one that fits here, but this was just a thinking that if it's fit, I will do it, otherwise I will leave it. So rest of the butterflies were a little bit big, so this Luna moth was a perfect size for this coffin here. And plus this Luna moth has such a beautiful symbol to it, and I really love this moth so much. So I'm just finding a space to add this beauty into the coffin. So the gloves were giving me a hard time, so I had to remove it, and then I carefully added this moth into the coffin here. So it's all done now. I'm doing nothing more to it. So let's see the final result. I will just closing the lid now. So here we go. So this is the final look here. I'm just showing the sides of the coffin, and let me open for you very slowly. So we are disturbing the ghost here. So here we go. As you can see, this cute ghost is peeking out of nowhere. I'm just loving it. It turned out so amazing. Just what I had in my mind. You add a little detail. You can see these are all, most of these things are nature collected, and then I added a little bit of crystal here and some just here and there, and there is such a beautiful coffin in front of you. So again, you can add a lot of things into it. I made it in this way, but you can add butterflies. You can make a garden here full of butterflies. You can add fairies to it. You can add your little dragons into it. So this is our tiny one, the tiny friend, and it's all done on the black cord, looking so perfect and so cute. So there is another cute project for you in this one. So it's all done now, and I hope you liked it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so. And I'm really thankful for your amazing support and comments. I really don't have words to say the amount of love and positive energy you have given me all, and I will try my very best to bring unique and different creations for you, and that you like and love. So thank you so much. Take good care of yourself. Bye bye.